drawing board.
I hear you. I hear you.
We're going to take his ink pen in a minute. He ain't going to be there.
That is a great job by Bart.
Write that down.
Like Bart Scott would say. I don't know who the fellow was who was in the middle trying to segue off, man. You got to let Bart just go until he runs out of breath. He was trying to get another question, and Bart was not done talking. He was upset.
Bart has a very, very high football IQ. Man, and I'm so glad that he has platforms where he can get it out there, because after you get done listening to him, you will be a lot smarter in everything. It's been a pleasure for us to have him on the show. Bart, keep crushing it.
Well, I think he's going to be here tomorrow, so we hope he could bring that same fire.
Let's do it.
Time for some stories to
Put a
start
little
your
moisturizer
morning.
in your hair. You look a little dry.
Sponsored by Gillette Clear Gel. Alabama continue their near-decade-long dominance of LSU. They won 29-0, improving to 9-0 in the season. CC, were you surprised by Alabama's dominance?
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't beat them worse.
Really?
This is going to be the closest margin Alabama will have the rest of the season. All right, Bear Bryant, if he could get up out of his grave, he'd tell y'all in the Bear Bryant twang that he has in his voice, this is the best Alabama football team in the history of football, people.
That's your Bear Bryant?
That's something.
I mean, the man's passed, so we can't prove you're wrong. It's like when Daniel Day-Lewis played Lincoln. You just got to assume it's right. Listen, you've been saying this is the best Alabama team of your lifetime, which is a hell of a statement since they won about a half dozen championships in your lifetime. When Nick Saban benches a quarterback that took him to 2 national championships and he's still on the team, it lets you know how good they are. Man, I thought this was their best chance to lose all year, and they shut them out. Everyone's playing for second place unless something happens to do it.
Y'all want to have an all-star game play against them in the national championship. That's your best bet.
The Texans outlasted the Broncos 19-17. It was Houston's 6th win in a row. Denver missed a 51-yard field goal as time expired. Nick, what was your biggest takeaway from this game?
Credit to Houston. 0-3 to 6-3 is damn near unprecedented. So I give them a ton of credit for having not only saving their season, but now being in great position. But come on, Denver. You're down 2. You have a timeout. There's 20-plus seconds left.
Is this an indictment on Denver or NFL coaches?
Well, Vance Joseph's just the latest coach to decide, I'm just playing to get in field goal range instead of the best field goal range possible. He got to the 34, let 15 seconds run off the clock, centered the ball, and kicked it. You could have gotten 10 more yards. I don't understand.
I can understand running the ball. I wouldn't have passed the ball with Clowney and J.J. Watt and them in the turnover. But you can run the ball there, especially when you have a timeout. Nick, we need to get more of the geeks like you guys somehow to be involved in football at the end of games and everything.
Oh, like a guy standing next to the coach, the clock management, game management, situational coordinator.
We got to get you to toughen up and everything, because when people raise their voice at you, you don't respond necessarily the best way.
Finally, the Chiefs.
Who am I married to? What you talking about?
37-21. Patrick Mahomes threw for 3 touchdowns and 375 yards in the win. Nick, what impressed you most about the Chiefs yesterday?
All right, let's just start real quick with the quarterback, because it's now a given. He's going to complete about 65% of his passes. He threw for 300-plus yards, 375 this game. That ties an NFL record. 8 consecutive 300-yard passing games, 3 touchdowns. The 1 pick was meaningless. It was the end of the half Hail Mary. He played great. But what impressed me the most was they just remind you they can beat you any way they want to beat you. I thought the play, look at this 50-yard pass to Kareem Hunt. This is a little dump off. Kareem Hunt, little screenplay. I'm going to make you miss. I'm going to run off you, and that's to the house. Oh, okay, so why weren't they scheming to stop Kareem Hunt? Well, then Tyreek Hill's going to hit you in the head. Okay, well, what about Travis Kelce? And then as you pointed out, see, who's their 4th option?
Sammy Watkins.
Oh, okay. The guy who the Cowboys were dying to pay a ton of money to be their #1 option by far.
Yeah, $16 million a year.
Right. This Chiefs team, this is the best offense in football. With respect to the Saints, to the Rams, what the Patriots are doing. The only thing stopping the Chiefs from
scheme and talent.
Yes.
Them and the Rams have some of the best scheme. We know in New Orleans what they're doing with Drew Brees is very special. But scheme and talent, it happens to reside in Kansas City as far as being the strongest.
Because what the Saints and the Rams both have, that the Chiefs have, is a stud running back and a stud #1 receiver. Receiver. I don't even know who the Rams tight end is. I think it's Higbee. I'm not sure. They never throw to him. The Chiefs have Travis Kelce. The Saints, who's their 2nd best wide receiver? Is it Traquan Smith? The Chiefs, it's Sammy Watkins. It is this schematically, and they have a head coach that can look eye to eye with Sean Payton, Sean McVay, as far as schematically.